Here we are discussing about Sony Santa Monica Studios' new game in development, alongside God of War sequel. So, before going into the topics, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting and informative topics. Now, a job ad suggests Sony's God of War studio is working on a second project as Santa Monica Studio is hiring for an unannounced game. Sony Interactive Entertainment's Santa Monica Studio has begun staffing up for a yet-to-be-revealed game. We are seeking an experienced art director for the development of a new unannounced title, reads a job description on the studio's website, suggesting that the company is working on a second project alongside the new God of War. Do you love collaborating to build genre-defining games? Join us as we embark on a new journey. The successful candidate will be responsible for developing the aesthetic pillars of the project, so it can be executed via defined specifications, reference materials, and style guides for environments, characters and creatures, props, lighting, and special effects. The main requirement for the candidates is to have shipped at least one AAA game title in an art lead or art director role. The God of War studio currently has 27 open positions, with a number of other full-time roles also inviting applicants to join us as we embark on a new journey. They include lead gameplay programmer, gameplay design director, gameplay designer, and lead writer. Santa Monica Studio is currently working on God of War Ragnarok, the follow-up to 2018's PS4 exclusive action-adventure game God of War. Unlike previous entries in the long-running series, which were inspired by Greek mythology, God of War is loosely based on Norse mythology. The series reboot was a critical and commercial success, winning multiple Game of the Year awards and selling over 10 million copies. Its sequel was announced via a brief teaser last September for release on PS5 in 2021, although nothing more has been heard of the project since. PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan recently refused to comment on whether God of War Ragnarok will be released for PS4 as well as PS5, but David Jaffe, God of War's original creator, confirmed that it will be a cross-gen. So, are you excited for the God of War sequel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, jumping into the second topic, that Spider-Man Miles Morales Platinum owners get a small in-game reward from PlayStation to congratulate them on reaching 100% completion. Releasing alongside the PlayStation 5 back in November, Spider-Man Miles Morales has been in the public's hands for a while now, with its relatively short runtime meaning many have blasted through the spin-off's relatively brief campaign. Some have even reached Platinum with the title, with its short runtime making it a much easier effort to 100% than other first-party PlayStation exclusives. For those who did stick around after Miles Morales' credit sequence to gradually tick off each of its various side activities and challenges, it seems PlayStation has a reward lined up to say congratulations. Sent via an email to those who accomplished the 100% trophy, the company is giving away redeemable codes for a commemorative in-game photo mode frame, allowing Platinum owners to show off their aptitude for playing Miles Morales through their screenshots. The edition itself isn't anything particularly special, consisting of a square frame with 3 red lines around the perimeter, but it's definitely a nice gesture to those who mastered Miles' first solo adventure in the Marvel's Spider-Man universe. It stands alongside several other PlayStation games that integrated the idea of Platinum rewards, including Ghost of Tsushima, which offered a colorful in-game outfit for those who accomplished a 100% rating. Other games to get the treatment were Bloodborne, which offered a PlayStation theme, God of War, which offered a set of avatars, and the original Marvel's Spider-Man, which also offered an avatar. Twitter user Slybowser was one of the recipients of the email. For those wanting to get the Miles Morales Platinum, it's a fairly simple one to grab. Most of the trophies involved see players complete story missions and the game's range of side activities. The more tiresome achievements to unlock will be those tied to the new Game Plus mode, with one trophy tasking the player with beating the game's main story for a second time. Granted, their playthrough will be quicker, with all of the various gadgets and abilities Miles unlocked in his original adventure being available while in New Game Plus. Other trophies center around players managing to rack up a 100-hit combo, which can be tricky considering there's rarely enough enemies in an area to reach that number, and finding all of the collectible postcards added after Spider-Man Miles Morales credits. For those who somehow missed Miles Morales' release, the game follows Miles' first job as Spider-Man without Peter Parker at his side, seeing him take on the Tinkerer, the Raccoon Corporation, and the Prowler. It was easily among the most popular next-generation titles available when the consoles dropped last November, becoming one of PlayStation's biggest exclusives of the year. So, that's all for the video, and let me know if you've received the mail from PlayStation, and until then, goodbye.